Last year, I was a completely different person than I am today. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't work out. I looked like this, and now I look like this. And you can change your life completely and become the best version of yourself if you follow these things that I'm gonna share with you guys. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Beata. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I make all kinds of videos ranging from fashion, vlogs, travel, as well as something that I've been really interested lately, which is personal development. So last year, I was a completely different person. I was completely out of shape, terrible with managing my money, and honestly, I felt great. I didn't feel like I needed to change what I was doing. Looking at my friends, I felt like I was doing just fine. I'm so glad that I learned how to use my days now. So lately, especially with quarantine coming, it gave me a chance to take a pause on things and to look at my life and where I was and realize, is the way I'm living improving me or everyone else around me, or am I just moving on like along with the rest of the crowd? One thing that made me realize that, hey, I've changed as a person so much was not just looking back at my old pictures and seeing how my mindset was a year ago from now, but one of my friends came up to me actually, and she asked me this question which made me realize I need to make a video out of this. And she asked me, Beata, how do you stay so productive and how do you not get tired and how are you able to do all these things? Because she said, I go to work, I come back and I'm so tired and all I want to do is just eat and go to sleep. And she said, how are you able to go to work on yourself and work on your side projects, work out, and still have time and energy to hang out with friends? When she said that, I realized, okay, I wish I watched a video like this when I was younger. So I'm really happy with where I am right now, and I genuinely wanted to make this video from my heart to help you realize that where you are now and where you are a year from now is all up to you, and it's all your responsibility. Don't blame anyone else but yourself. Here are the 6 things that have changed my life. Here are my secrets to productivity and how to use the most out of your day. So starting off with the first tip that I have for you guys, get ready in the morning. So I know this might sound a little cliche, but honestly, just listen for a second. So whether that is putting your favorite outfit on or putting on makeup in the morning, once you feel ready, once you walk past the mirror and you see yourself all present, you get so much more energy and you feel so much more productive throughout the day. When you do your makeup, when you get your hair, I'm not saying you have to do your makeup because that changes everything, but to some people, like for guys, put on your favorite outfit. Put on an outfit that makes you feel good. Look at how the way you feel about yourself changes the way you feel about the day. That's something that makes me productive and makes me excited about my day. Tip number 2, make a list of your to-do items for the day, even if it's a weekend. Some people prefer to write it down on an agenda or some kind of a planner. Others like to type it out, like me. I prefer to use a notes app, and every single day, I write it down, everything that I need to do, and that can be as specific as you want it. If you don't write it down, you're gonna keep it in your head, and with all the stuff that we're already doing, we are so busy with work and everything, or school, whatever you're doing, it gets lost in your head and you feel stressed because you have to remember all those things. You're gonna feel so much better about your day and you're gonna know what you wanna do. Once I check off the item that I needed to do that day, I feel so much better and I feel more energized and more motivated throughout my day. However, I do not put blame on myself. If I didn't feel good that day and I couldn't work out, I always listen to my body. Don't blame yourself if you don't check off everything, because that can just discourage you from keeping a list and checking off things. But if you don't, just delete that item from the list instead of having it stay there. Or tip number 3 is get some fresh air. Sometimes when you're in the groove and you're working and doing something or doing school, you get so bogged up in your little space that how do you even get energy when you're just inside? We as humans are born to be connected with nature. What helps to get more energy for your day so you can be more productive is going outside and getting some fresh air. Whether that's going on a walk, what I like to do is I don't bring my phone when I go on those walks. Or if I do, I like to call a friend. Once you're in your day and you're thinking about all the things that you're doing, sometimes you get so caught up in your life and obviously thoughts, sometimes it's really hard to control what we're thinking. And it's really easy to start overthinking and start getting in the negative headspace. So what really helps is calling a friend while you're on that walk, getting some fresh air, and ask about their day. Your friends are also probably dealing with some things, and knowing that you helped someone will put that inner energy within you, and you'll feel a lot more better after talking to a friend and getting some fresh air. Or another thing that I can suggest, if you don't like taking walks, look up some at-home workouts on YouTube and just take a yoga mat, or honestly even a towel, and just drop on the ground wherever you are, change and do a workout. Some of my favorite ones include Pamela Reif. I do her workouts all the time. She creates weekly planners and it is so much fun. She has great playlists on there. Music helps and influences the way you feel so much, and she uses uplifting music, so it's really nice and refreshing. 3 is get some fresh air, so whether that is with taking a walk, calling a friend, or even going and working out. The 4th thing that keeps me accountable and keeps me productive is surrounding yourself with people who you want to be like. I don't know if you guys have heard this quote, but you are the average of the 5 closest people to you. Take a second, look around, and think about it. Who are your closest friends and who are your closest people to you? Is it your brother? Is it your boyfriend? Is it your girlfriend? Is it your cousin? Or is it your mom? Look at all those people and you are the average of them. This is really important to just become aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, who you're hanging out with, who you're spending most of your time with. I'm not saying cut out your family if your family isn't what you're trying to be. Just be careful and become aware of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And the reason why I'm super passionate about this is because I see it every day. A few years ago, I had friends, and my friends were not doing as much as I was doing. So I thought I was doing amazing in life. I thought, wow, I'm doing this and I'm having this and this and that. I feel great. And you know, when I'm on top of those things, I don't even push myself. I wouldn't even push myself to go further and try bigger and better things, because the people around me weren't doing those things. Why would I do those things? If you're hanging around with 5 millionaires, you're gonna be the 6th. Who you hang out with directly affects how you are and how you are as a person. So choose your friends wisely, choose the people you spend time with wisely. I'm not saying cut out all of your friends because they're, bringing your average down, but I'm saying just choose your time wisely and how you spend your time. I understand sometimes it's hard to make those friends and it's hard to make that first move, especially for people who have social anxiety. One thing that I can suggest if you have that, or if you feel like you're stuck, is look up your favorite influencers on Instagram or your favorite YouTubers and watch their vlogs and what they're doing and pretend like they're your friend. If they are doing something that you are wanting to do and this is the path that you want to be on, look what they're doing, look what their day-to-day lives. And I feel like a lot of the times it's tricky because you don't see all the hard work some of those successful influencers and people put into their day-to-day lives. But if you watch, especially vlogs of successful people, watch what they do, how much time they put into certain things, and you'll see how much hard work it actually is. Plus, you don't see all the behind the scenes and all the editing that goes. So once again, tip number 4 is to surround yourself with people who uplift you and bring your average up and make you a better person. In Lithuanian, there's a saying called "Su kuo tapsi, tuo ir patapsi," which means who you're hanging around with, that's what you're gonna become. So just be mindful of that. Number 5, read. Growing up, I read a lot of books when I was younger, a lot of fiction, especially when I went to school in high school and college. Because we were assigned so much reading, I didn't have time to read, or I didn't even want to read. After I graduated college, I got into reading for personal enjoyment and for personal development, because I realized after you're being forced to go to school and take classes and read forcefully, it kind of makes you not want to do those things. I started reading personal development books, and I think ever since quarantine, I've read around 15. So this past year, I read around 15 books. And I made it my goal to read a chapter a day, every single day. And I got that idea from this book called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. That book talks about a really important concept, is your daily actions may not affect you tomorrow, but it will affect you after a year, after 2 years. So think about this. If you eat McDonald's tonight, you're not gonna be fat tomorrow. But if you eat McDonald's every single day, maybe you will become a little bigger. Same thing with your daily habits. If you're gonna work out today, you're not gonna look amazing tomorrow. That's not how it happens. But if you work out a little bit every single day, the slight edge, just put a little bit of effort every single day. Whatever you do, that's who you'll be in a year from now. Imagine what can happen in 10 years from now. Those little things that seem so insignificant throughout the day can have so much impact on yourself. That book left me an impact because I realized that the things that I do today are not gonna impact my tomorrow, but it will impact me throughout the next year. And if I constantly work on something, and if I am consistent and disciplined, then it will pay off. Another reason why I love reading is it doesn't take you that long. Reading 10 pages can take you, 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So the book that I'm currently reading is Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. It lets you step out of your everyday thoughts and lets you reflect and think about your day-to-day actions and think about your day-to-day thoughts. Well, if you read 10 pages a day, every single day in a year, you'll have read around 12 to 13 books. Not only it will improve your vocabulary, but it will also make you more motivated on a day-to-day basis, and it will make you want to be a better person. I truly recommend adding a self-development book to your day-to-day routine. Another thing that I can also suggest is if you really think that you don't have time to read and you're so busy, when you're getting ready in the morning, there's so many book summaries on YouTube that you can look up, and honestly, even authors go by chapter, and you can listen to those and hear and learn. Instead of watching James Charles in the morning, I started watching book summaries, and I've been really enjoying those. So the last one that I had watched was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fluff, and I really liked it. And lastly, the most powerful tip that I can give you guys is by having a positive mindset. We get our energy through our heart. I don't know how else to describe it, but read the book Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. It talks more about it. And our heart creates blockages, and it blocks that inner energy from within. Think about it. If you're in a fight with your boyfriend or girlfriend or best friend, you feel tired and you don't feel as motivated maybe the next day, maybe not the same day, but if you're holding in a grudge, you're blocking that energy, that good energy that you could be using for your day. Having a positive mindset and living in the present moment, knowing that, hey, if I live in the past, that's the past. If I'm living too much in the future, what's gonna happen this weekend? That's also not being present. I watched this TED Talk this morning, and there was this guy saying that he worked with so many amazing artists like Logic, Kanye West, Mac Miller, and he said one thing that he noticed of all those amazing artists is that the outlook that they had on life. They were glass half full type of people, and that's why they were so successful, because they saw the good in things and they wanted to see life in a better light. And you can too, and it honestly all starts from right here within. So let go of everything that's blocking you. At the end of the day, everything that you're holding in, it's preventing that energy from flowing out from within you to make the most out of your day. And I think I'm gonna end with that. So tip number 6 is to have a positive mindset on your life, on your day-to-day, and you'll notice how much it changes your life and your day-to-day. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while now, and if you've stuck through this video, make sure you guys subscribe and give it a thumbs up. That would make me really happy. I'm sending you all really warm thoughts, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm super passionate about it, and I hope I was able to show you guys and hopefully improve your day-to-day life on a little bit. Even if it helps one person, or even if one of those tips you implement into your day-to-day life, let me know down in the comments, and that will make me really happy just knowing that I helped someone with this advice. Thank you guys once again for watching. I love you guys all so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Mwah!
Just know that I'm leaving, 'cause you've been talking